Ayy, need a visa, fly as eagle, ayy. Nice demeanor, meanest features, slid on the beat like the ice switcher. I just switch my fists, what they like to switch up, ayy.
Sometimes you got to make it about yourself. Bring the warrior out yourself. Let loose in the wild. Don't doubt yourself. You can find the route yourself. Sometimes you got to make it about yourself. Bring the warrior out yourself. Bring the warrior out yourself. Yourself.
Hey everyone, Scott Moak here, PA announcer for your Sacramento Kings. Now last week you narrowed down the field to these two final contenders. And now it's time to light the beam for your top play of
the Bucks coming into the arena confident they'll be walking out of here with a precious win on the road. Hi and welcome everyone here on 2K Sports. Can't wait to get some NBA action going. Hi everyone, this is Kevin Harlan, and joining us tonight, Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke. And reporting from the sidelines, our very own David Aldridge. Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Middleton and Giannis slot in at the small and power forward. Damian Lillard out there with Baller, and it's Lopez in at the 5 down low. And for the Clippers, George and Leonard are the forwards. Powell is out there with Harden, and it's Zubac in at the center, locking down the middle. And Greg, with back-to-back games part of the schedule, how do teams feel getting into the latter part of that combo, like tonight?
Well, these games can be especially taxing mentally and physically. At this point, it's a war of attrition, and really, who can survive the night?
Harden the pass to Zubac. On the wing, George fires the 3. Rebound, Giannis Antetokounmpo. Looking at Los Angeles, they took the win in their last game against the Bulls. D'Angelo, the shot, no good. Good D by Harden. To the middle, here's Leonard, and it's Leonard with the jam.
Well, if you're that wide open, I can promise you James Harden will find you.
And it's the Bucks ball. Their last game, a win against the Lakers, looking to carry it into this one.
Yeah, proficiency from range, away from home, much easier said than done. They played a terrific ball game.
And I think it was clear that their plan was to attack from the three-point line, and it worked to perfection.
And load management, a term, Greg, that's been associated with the Clippers.
And Kawhi rightfully managing his return from ACL injury with care. It's harder to build chemistry when guys are out, but it's all about staying healthy for the postseason.
Now here's Powell. His three-pointer's off the mark. Here's Baller, guarded by Powell. George against Middleton. Here's D'Angelo. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton.
The correct decision by Middleton, moving to his wide off the wing.
Now here's Harden. They've been leaning on him for a decent chunk of their offense. He's averaging over 15 points a game. Basket counts.
I'm not sure what he was thinking exactly, but he finds a way to convert.
Lillard, the pass to D'Angelo. Kicks to Giannis. Count it.
And the strength Giannis has in his upper body allows him to just brush off the contact and complete that play.
Now here's Harden. Some solid defense from Antetokounmpo.
Boy, if you're going up against this guy in this close a range, you've got to defend with everything you've got. A tremendous job defensively.
And he makes that one.
That's the beauty of Giannis. Always been a willing passer and can find the open man once the D focuses in on him.
Los Angeles has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. And Leonard has it in the corner. Bangs home the trifecta. Leonard's got 5 points so far.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Here's D'Angelo. Pass to Lopez. And the layup's good off the glass.
They're simply going to have to do more than that on the defensive end. Lopez too big for the defense there.
Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Clippers trail by 4. And here's Harden. Passes it to Powell. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Harden's got 3 assists in the game.
Now, Norman Powell has proven to be capable as a scorer. All 3 levels are part of his game. That time goes to the 3 ball.
And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game. Last time they met was in Milwaukee.
And the last time these two met, they were able to get a big win because of that bench production. Second unit might be a factor in this one as well.
Certainly something to keep an eye on. We'll see how the rotations go this time out. Every night it seems to be different.
Now let's take a look at the East and how the teams are stacking up. Taking a look at Milwaukee. They are the favorite right now to lock up the #1 seed in playoff time, sitting in first place right now and not looking like they, are going to be slowing down at all.
And I think for Milwaukee, they had a few critics coming into the season, and now I don't think they have any. This is a club ready to not only make a deep run, but possibly win it all.
Well, this is their goal. There's no doubt about that. For what many expected of them so far, they have not disappointed.
Oh, smart idea to set up Lillard, a man who knows how to score.
In the corner, George with it. For the 3, sinks the triple.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that 3-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Here's Baller. He's coming off a 37-point game against the Lakers.
Boy, and defensively, he had them off balance. He was able to come away with 4 steals.
Lays it up and banks it in. Baller's got 6.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
And it's Leonard with the ball. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. It's a 3-point game.
Well, Kawhi understands now. He commands so much attention that his passing ability has got to be on point.
The Bucks have gone 7 of 8 from the field to start the game. Very hot shooting. And a few seasons ago, Norman Powell was hopping around the NBA from team to team.
You know, remarkably, Kevin, though his locker and location may have been changing, his play was consistent through that stretch and beyond. Here's a player who you know his game, and he can deliver scoring punch wherever he is.
The Clippers have gone 6 of 10 from the field in this ballgame. Leonard on the wing. Back to Harden. It's tipped. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Lillard.
And with a pause in the action, let's look at the numbers for Damian Lillard. First in 3-point field goal percentage, and he's right there among the most efficient scorers in our league, 3rd overall in field goal percentage.
And not only is he hitting from deep, he's doing it with great consistency. One of our league's most efficient three-point shooters. The Bucks have gone an incredible 8 of 9 from the field. Here's D'Angelo. Can't hit that one. Great D that time from Powell. Los Angeles has gone 4 of 6 from long range here early on. Harden, no good.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
Antetokounmpo passes to D'Angelo. Giannis. Now the pass to D'Angelo. 4 on the clock. Over to the wing. From about 19 feet. And it's Lillard missing.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Here's Leonard. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. And so it's Milwaukee with it.
And how about the communication between teammates on that alley-oop?
And that's what you need to pull that thing off. And the Clippers decide to take their first time out here. This game coming on the heels of their win against Chicago.
And in that one, the offensive execution made the difference. They found and exploited the mismatch repeatedly.
Well, it was certainly a game that their analytics people had to love breaking down. I thought they exposed every weakness in the defense. Russell
Westbrook in for Powell. Gallinari, he's checked in for the Bucks. Here's Harden. Milwaukee with the rebound. Antetokounmpo's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Baller. He's got 8. The dish to Gallinari. Buries it down low.
Well, some contact there on the shot, but Danilo Gallinari, much improved upper body strength, maintains his focus. Nicely done.
George double-teamed. No one near Westbrook as he lets it go. Sinks the three-pointer.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Here's Baller. Look at those numbers of his. You just can't say enough about the work he's doing at the offensive end. He's averaging about 30.5 points a game.
You can see the evolution of Giannis as a passer. He's gotten good at thinking for himself and his teammates.
Now, here is Harden. He's coming off a 13-point game against Chicago. Kept alive. Here's George. Got it. And he's now 3 for 5 from the field.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
Here's Lillard. It drops for his 3rd basket. He's missed only 1 shot. Clippers trail by 3. Now here's Harden. Pass to Leonard. Inside. Westbrook, no good.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
That boy, to have someone back there who can erase your mistakes, what a big-time asset defensively.
Now, here's Westbrook. After the miss from D'Angelo, here's George. Puts it inside.
Boy, you have got to love the energy Paul George is playing with. Throws the hammer down.
George has gone 67% from the field, 4 of 6. Here's Baller, guarded by Harden. Here's Giannis. 2 points, that one goes. And the Bucks lead by 3.
And you love watching Giannis operate inside. So assertive and forceful.
Harden inside the 3-point line. Happy to see that one go in for his second make in 5 attempts.
Such a multi-talented threat on the offensive end, and you love his confidence.
Middleton the pass to D'Angelo. Back to Middleton. Lillard from outside. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Now Westbrook. An 11-point game for him in the win against Chicago. Leonard. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Well, Kawhi has become one of the smartest offensive players in the game, understanding use of the shot fake and what it can give you.
Plumlee, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Bones Highland comes in for James Harden.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
Here's Baller. 10 points for him. Shot clock at 6. He kicks to Giannis. The tray. Knocks down the 3 ball. Antetokounmpo's got 7 points in the game.
You like to see Giannis hitting those, but you'll live with that if you're the defense.
Scooped up.
You love the anticipation there. Made sure to box out, knew where the ball was going, and doesn't let anyone impede him from pulling in the glass.
Baller, that's good. 12 points for him.
And offensively right now, each team getting what it wants.
Yeah, this is already a high-scoring game, but we knew that was a possibility coming into this one.
And that one is good by Beasley.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
A minute 42 left in the first quarter. George with the ball. Picked up by Portis. Pass to Highland to stop the run. Carries it from three-point range.
Well, the defense deserves to get burned. Absolutely no excuse for leaving him open.
Pass to Portis. Here's Baller to the wing right side. Beauchamp passes to D'Angelo. Here's Beauchamp. He's covered by Westbrook. Offensive rebound. Here's Portis. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. Clippers trail by 3. From deep. Highland misses. And it's Antetokounmpo with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. Here's Beasley. He makes good on the layup. And the Bucks lead by 5.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Westbrook against Portis. To the paint. Here's Highland. George with Bucks leading by 5. Beasley outside. The 3 ball. And another 3 for Milwaukee.
When he's feeling it, Beasley a very reliable three-point option. You've got to get him off that arc.
Westbrook surveying the D. Kicks it out to Leonard. Lets it go from deep. Rebound Milwaukee. Giannis passes to D'Angelo. Back to Giannis. 1 second left. And again, it's Milwaukee converting.
And beginning to take charge of this game. This could be a crucial point.
Well, working hard, building out a small lead, but you can't afford any kind of letdown here.
And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room. Playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for him. Shortly. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Bucks.
These guys have been so quick off the dribble, finding great lanes to attack and getting themselves to the basket.
I think the other thing they've done a great job of is making their presence felt inside, converting tons of paint opportunities.
On the court for Milwaukee here in the second, we'll see the talented pair of Middleton and Giannis at forward. Damian Lillard out there with Baller, and it's Portis in at the 5, roaming the paint. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Baller in that last game against Los Angeles was a man on a mission. He added 37 points, and as usual, he orchestrated the offense with superb passing. He was remarkable in that game. It's not often you see a player that dominant, and I'm sure he wants to keep it going. Guys?
Thanks for the report, D.A. Greg, phenomenal effort by him in that last game.
He willed the team to victory through his talent and through that competitiveness.
Let's give credit to his teammates for continuing to find this guy. They knew he had the hot hand, and they were willing to ride it all night long.
Plumlee. And finally they hit one.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
And the pass to D'Angelo. Highland against Lillard. Out that is his fourth basket of the night. Just 7 shots to get there.
And there's an edge to Lillard's game. He's fearless, and you can see it when he's finishing in traffic.
Plumlee finds Powell. To the inside. It goes in, and the Milwaukee lead is cut back down to 6. They get the basket from Plumlee.
Boy, that's beautiful touch on the floater. And let's remember, not everyone has that shot in their arsenal.
And you look at Paul George, Doris. He really fits any system you can think of.
Kevin, that's about 2 things, the skill set and the mindset. If you need him to take over, he can change and get that line of thinking in his mind. You want him to play a secondary role, he can adjust there mentally as well.
And they're just doomed if they keep letting them post up like that.
You've got to deny the position to afford them no opportunity at making that entry pass into the post.
Now, here's Tice. No scoring in this one.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
Over in the corner, Antetokounmpo. Pass to D'Angelo. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Shot clock at 5. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. Drills it from outside. Middleton's got the lead up to 11 now for the Bucks.
And this is Middleton's game. He's thinking of shooting it even before the pass hits his hands.
George double-teamed. Powell, no one around him, and they come right back with their own three-pointer. Powell's got 8 points.
And how about the payback there, guys? You do you, I do me.
Oh, you love to see the competitive fire, a little bit of pride at stake.
George passes to Powell. Over Giannis. The shot by Powell, no good.
What a masterful job on the defensive end. Did everything possible to alter that shot.
A nice shot by Gallinari.
Confidence and composure in the paint. Danilo Gallinari from inside.
Here's Powell. Softly drops in the floater. He's got 10.
Well, you get exactly what you want right there. Clean look, right at the cup. Nicely done.
Lillard from outside. It's rebounded by Tice. Clippers trail by 8. With a step back. That one wide left. The Bucks have gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. D'Angelo, the pass to Gallinari. Excellent D there from George.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
We call that a great contest. You know this is something he brings to the table, the ability to anchor your defense.
And, guys, there are some you can give that shot to, but let's be clear. He's not one of them. Terrible job there by the D.
Chalk up 2 there. 16 points for Baller.
Well, great possession there. Anytime you end up at the rim with a high percentage look, perfect.
Highland finds George. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. Powell for 3. Gallinari with the rebound.
There's some defense for you. For someone who's as good at shooting the 3-ball as he is, you need a defender who's equally good at guarding against it.
Now, here's Antetokounmpo. 20 points for him last game against the Lakers. And we've heard defensive-minded players, Greg, say, man, everything is a foul nowadays. You can't even touch the guy. You can't defend. Do they have a point?
It's getting tough, isn't it?
And so that's the end of the first half. Bucks lead by 13. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You look at Antetokounmpo in this one. He's been everywhere.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
George and Leonard are the forwards. Norman Powell is out there with Harden. And it's Zubac in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group starting the second half for Tyronn Lue. Nailed from three-point land. Powell's got 18 points.
We've seen this before. When Norman Powell's game starts to get in rhythm, he can dominate.
Here's Baller. Milwaukee shot right there going in.
You simply have to remember that Brook Lopez can stroke the jumper. This guy on catch and shoot is terrific.
Leonard against Giannis. Back to Leonard. It's George on the wing. The three-pointer off the mark.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Third quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in. Middleton the pass to Lillard. Takes a three. Drains the three-pointer. Lillard's got 5 points now in the quarter.
You can see it. Once this guy gets his rhythm, he is so hard to slow down. What an excellent night for him and his team.
Leonard draws the double. A baseline J. And here's George for three. Buries the long-range jumper. He's got 15.
Wow, pretty pass from Powell. This guy has great instincts as a scorer. That time sets up his teammate.
Milwaukee leading by 14. Here's Baller. He's got 16. Here's Antetokounmpo. Tries again. Good once again. That makes him 8 for 9 this game.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Harden dishes to Powell. Leonard draws the double. From past the arc. The shot by Powell, no good. And here's Lillard. He brings it up for the Bucks. Pass to Bowler. Feeds to Lopez. The kick out to Antetokounmpo. Passes to D'Angelo. Over in the corner, Lillard shoots over Powell, and another basket for Milwaukee.
And that set them apart today, guys. Their success with the mid-range.
Clippers trail by 18. On the wing, George. Off target with his three.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And that one's good by Giannis.
And his athleticism comes through in all kinds of ways. You've got to be nimble to make moves like Giannis.
Los Angeles calls timeout.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
And the question they're going to have to answer to me is it a problem with the scheme or is it a problem with matchups?
And we can talk all we want about their passing, But from three-point range, these point guards have been filling it up for the past month. Damian Lillard, number one.
I mean, his first job is to orchestrate for his teammates, but being as fantastic as he is at shooting the three, he's never reluctant to take that shot if it's available.
You know, and as the league's top three-point shooting guard, he has the green light at all times. And, you know, that gives a dimension to their offense that every single team in the league would absolutely love to have.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Giannis Antetokounmpo could arguably be called the most feared slasher in league history. He says, I just try to read the crowd, read the walls, and see where I can beat them. There's a second there that you can attack the seams and change your speed. I've done this 25 to 30 times every night, so I know what to look for. Kevin?
He definitely does, David. A master at his craft. Hey, D.A., thanks for the report. The pass to Harden. That falls. Nice feed that time from George. Harden's got 6.
Well, James Harden has made a living out of tough shot making. And I'll tell you, the defense pretty good right there. James Harden just better.
It's good. And that's 20 points for Baller.
Boy, that's a backbreaker. Takes it right into the rim and extends their lead.
You want to make sure your opponent knows they have absolutely zero chance. Nice finish by him. That's the idea. You work the ball into that area. It's a sweet spot.
Milwaukee leading by 18. Here's Lopez up and in on the layup. Lopez has 4 points now in the quarter.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Here's George. Great D that time from Middleton.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Oh, Kawhi Leonard, the claw says, not here, not now.
Powell for 3. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Giannis has got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. Middleton lays it in without an inch of room around him. He's got 10.
And we're seeing some great ball movement out of this group, guys.
Harden draws the double. And here's George for 3. The offensive rebound. It's Powell on the wing. And the Clippers miss again.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Right block shot. No good off the back of the rim. The Clippers really having a tough go here. Here's Leonard. It's hauled in by Giannis. Giannis has got 15 rebounds here tonight. Pass to D'Angelo. Pass to Middleton. There's the 3. Rebound by the Clippers. Zubac has got 6 rebounds now in the game. George from deep three-point land. Rebound Milwaukee.
Boy, the wheels have definitely fallen off in this quarter. He cannot buy one.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end.
And the Clippers call time here. It's been quite a game for Baller.
Boy, he's really had their number. They need to make some kind of adjustment during this timeout.
Big group substitution here for the Clippers. Mason Plumlee's checked in for Zubac. Daniel Tice comes in for Kawhi Leonard. Bones Highland is checked in for Powell. And Russell Westbrook is... Subbed in for James Harden. Took him no time at all on that one. Westbrook's got 10 points.
Russell Westbrook wants to keep the defense honest, so he'll make just enough three-point shots to do exactly that.
Inside. And Beauchamp gets it to go.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
George double-teamed. Passes it to Tice. Plumlee against Antetokounmpo. Plumlee the pass to Westbrook. Second shot opportunity. It's good. Westbrook's got 5 points in the quarter.
I'll tell you, individually, he is doing all he can. But right now, somebody's got to step in and support this guy.
D'Angelo. And misses it off the right side of the rim. And so George will bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. The shot's good. He's got 7.
Paul George is always about making the right play. What a pretty pass.
Right side Jackson. Gallinari on the wing. There's the pass to D'Angelo. The Clippers grab the miss. Tice has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. The wide open look here for Highland. No good on the triple.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
That one falls. Antetokounmpo, 23 points.
Boy, it seems like every shot he puts up, it's going in. This guy is hot. Hot.
Here's Westbrook. Rebound, Milwaukee. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. Giannis passes to D'Angelo. And it's Antetokounmpo picking up the assist. Giannis has got his 8th assist in the game. Clippers shooting a troubling 38% in the third. Not the finest work of this offense. Gallinari brings the double team. Tice, no one around him. That 3 off the mark. Milwaukee leading by 23. Here's Baller. 24 points for him. Beauchamp passes to Giannis. Here's Baller. Here's Giannis. And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass. 25 points in the game.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
4-3, Westbrook. Right wing. Here's Tice. And he's good on the 3-ball. Tice has got 5 points so far.
They've given up a lot of 3-pointers here today.
D'Angelo, the pass to Giannis. Yep, that one goes.
I'll tell you, this lead's not going anywhere with this guy making plays. What a quarter.
And Los Angeles guys shooting 47%, pretty solid. And Doris, how about Mason Plumlee? Last season, changing to shoot set shots left-handed after almost a decade in the NBA.
Kevin, this is one of the most remarkable things I've ever seen. To his credit, it worked. Career highs for Plumlee from the field. So much of this is about confidence.
Timeout called, the Bucks.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
It's tough to hide your communications. Teams go to great lengths to try to do it, but sometimes to no avail.
And the Clippers making a change here. Leonard's checked in.
And let's take a quick look at the numbers for Paul George. Averaging about 24 points, 5 assists, and just over 2 steals. And you talk about defensive presence, he's the real difference maker on that end.
Yeah, he's always somewhere around the ball, finding ways to help his team by shutting down the opponents.
Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line. George against Portis. With the rebound. Gallinari's got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Portis. And he comes up with the deuce. 8 points for him.
Danilo Gallinari very content to find his teammates.
Out to the right wing. Here's Highland. Off target from 3-point range. Milwaukee has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. On the wing, Jackson. He's covered by Westbrook. Here's Baller. He's got 25. Beasley for 3. And it's no good. Third time he's missed in 9 shot attempts. Stolen by Jackson. Oh, and here we go. Jackson, nobody back. And Jackson throws it down hard.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at both ends. Steals, fast break buckets, and the other team in scramble mode.
Outside for George. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. George has got 6 points in the quarter.
And with that 3, his second of the half, he's equaled his total from before the break.
Driving inside. Here's Baller. He's covered by Westbrook. Baller, that's good. Baller's got 27. 7 seconds left in the third quarter. Outside, George. And another 3 for the Clippers.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
And so the Milwaukee Bucks riding high. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And the definition of teamwork right there. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Nothing better than working together to create a bucket.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. On the court for the Bucks, Damian Lillard out there with ball. Then it's Chris Middleton. Then it's Malik Beasley. And it's Portis in at the 5 spot. D'Angelo, the pass to Portis. Count that one.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
And Los Angeles guys shooting 47% from the floor, getting it done. George with the ball. Picked up by Portis. George with the bucket. And now looks like we've got an injury here, guys. We'll likely see him come out of the game.
And boy, this really doesn't look good. That just the way it happened.
Boy, it's got to be so frustrating for him. As hard as he has worked, doing everything he can to help his team, just heartbreaking.
James Harden, he's checked in for Zubats. And so it's Milwaukee with it. Here's Baller. He's looking for Portis and finds him. To the middle. D'Angelo, the pass to Portis. To the paint. And there's Paul George on the assist by Harden. George has got 13 points in the second half. Nobody near Lillard. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Building confidence in that deep ball. 1 from distance in the first, 2 in the second.
Westbrook against Lillard. Harden outside. 3-pointer. Antetokounmpo pulls it in.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Pass to Portis. Here's Baller. And the layup falls. Baller's got 29 in the game.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Middleton against Powell. Harden outside from downtown. The rebound by the Bucks. Portis has got his 7th rebound here tonight. And Lillard kicks to Middleton. Passes it to D'Angelo. Kicks it down to Middleton. Takes the 3. And another 3 for Milwaukee.
Well, that's his second 3 of the game. 1 in the first half, 1 here.
And here's Westbrook. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. Leonard on the wing. Defended by Portis. Clippers working now with the new shot clock. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Chris Middleton. That's his first foul. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Leonard finds Harden. The 3-pointer, no good.
I think he's got to settle down because right now it feels feels like he's rushing, like he's forcing some shots. This quarter, he has been completely bothered.
Here's Baller. 6 on the shot clock, and it's sent back by Plumlee. They retain possession. Shoots the 3. Here's Lopez. Offensive struggles continue, missing again. Los Angeles has gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. Here now for an injury report. Now an update on the Ivica Zubats from David Aldridge. David, what'd you find?
Hi, guys. The head athletic trainer for the Clippers let me know the status. He told me it's a sprained elbow. Now, they put some ice on it, and they're hoping that he doesn't have any inflammation. And, of course, that would be a brutal loss for this team if he misses any time as they're getting ready for the end of the season. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Appreciate the update. Never like to see any kind of injury, Greg.
Yeah, it's one of the toughest parts of the game because you have little to no control over it.
Well, we're obviously hoping for a speedy recovery because we know this about this young guy. He simply loves playing the game.
Here's Baller. The pass to Lopez. Shoots over Graham. The shot's good from Lopez.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Harden dishes to Graham. Leonard looking over the floor. Shoots over Portis. Los Angeles with another miss.
This guy just can't find his rhythm. If you look up at the scoreboard, they absolutely need his productivity.
And it goes down 2 points. Portis has got 6 points in the quarter.
Yeah, that's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Harden the pass to Plumlee. Back to Harden. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. A moment now to see how the schedule is looking. On Tuesday, they continue the road trip, heading out to Sacramento to take on the Kings. Then on Thursday, they'll be facing Joel Embiid and the Philadelphia 76ers.
And for their matchup with Phoenix. On paper, you'd expect them to come away with the win, but this might be one of those trap games where they let it get away from them if they aren't focused.
And no good, the dry spell continuing for him. Pass to D'Angelo. Golden State has been the team of the last decade. But if you had to make a prediction, Doris, which team do you envision as the next dynasty?
Oh, Kev, sustained success like that of Golden State is truly rare. That is a tough one. But if you're going to put pressure on me to pick one, I'd say Boston because of their star talent, their depth, and the front office leadership.
And it's out of bounds. The Bucks able to retain possession here. Gallinari, he's checked in for Milwaukee. Jackson comes in for Chris Middleton. Here's D'Angelo. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
Boy, a clean, close look. What a missed opportunity.
Graham with the ball. Here's Plumlee. Rebounded by Baller. Baller's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Jackson passes to D'Angelo. Back to Jackson. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Nicely done. They continue to attack inside, and that's 10 points in a row in the paint.
The Clippers shooting in the fourth quarter, not pretty, down around 29%. Powell with it, guarded down by Jackson. The shot by Powell, no good.
Listen, simply put, he's got to finish that. It's not like the defender was right on top of him.
Over in the corner, Beverly. Pass to Baller. Graham with the rebound. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And the NBA, Doris, removing the limit on the number of Supermax contracts that one team can have. Why is that?
Well, I think some teams on course to have 3 Supermax guys, just the way their players are growing, and the league opted for more nuance.
Gallinari on the wing. Passes to D'Angelo. So no problem for Milwaukee as they get the win. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.
Come on. City on fire when we come through with entire catalogs lighting up your memory. Provide memorable moments. Cone went searching through my mind every time someone said, remember me? Rap got the timeline trend, so you won't find mine on the bench where the game's played. One player earned wings, so it's worth singing from a bed in my heart where the pain lay. Grind them legs, they said, but you do it too much, them knees cause a strike on them. Most won't listen to the proverb cause they care too much about the button putting likes on them. Powder in the green, but the flower from the funds in the seed that we water it. Thanks to you, the crew's out in the league, cause you know that we are what you need. Put the order in. Sometimes you got to make it about yourself. Bring the warrior out yourself. Let loose in the wild. Don't doubt yourself. You can find the route yourself. Sometimes you got to make it about yourself. Bring the warrior out yourself. Bring the warrior out yourself.
According to friends, my mom and touring for months, I'm messy, but I never been to Florida. Reporting you live and direct, and the news I put out be torching you. Warren don't drive, but war eat. Got rich in my box, recording you. Foreign my fit, gorgeous, humiliate these rappers. You display his rapper complex like I'm copping sneakers, not Adidas. This made of cows, I eat them too. Wagyu season 2, perfection. I'm speaking season. Keep like fevers, pieces, Jesus, ayy. Need a visa, fly as eagle, ayy. Nice demeanor, meanest features. Slid on the beat like the ice and skis, but I breathe heat. Guess I'm a climate switcher. I just switch my fits, what they like to switch up, ayy.
Sometimes you got to make it about yourself. Bring the warrior out yourself. Let loose in the wild. Don't doubt yourself. You can find the route yourself. Sometimes you got to make it about yourself. Bring the warrior out yourself. Bring the warrior out yourself. Yourself.